What is up, Capricorn? How are you guys doing? It's time for your weekly check-in. We're going to see what's going on with you guys in the third week in November 2025. So it's a weekly check-in. So it's just a short, quick, general, energetic overview. Excuse me. So if any of you are in need of a personal reading, if you want, you can just go straight to my website, tarotwithrich.com. I do have a link for that right down here in the description of this video. All right, let's get these good vibes in the air. I'm making my studio smell like a goddamn Christmas tree, yo. Hey, next week I'm gonna have my decorations up. Fucking love that shit, dude. I love Christmas. I don't understand why it's such a fucking bandwagon to bitch about the holidays. I don't give a fuck. I love it. Those were the only happy childhood memories that I have was Christmas time. I love the vibe. I love the lights. I love the colors. I love the fucking music. You know? I love walking in the store and seeing all the Christmas shit up and hearing the music playing. I love that shit, man. I dig it. Don't give a fuck who don't like it. Pull the goddamn stick out of your ass and have some fun. God damn it. Anyway, let's see how the energy is looking between Capricorn and the person they're dealing with. Let's see how it's looking. Oh, I don't know if y'all can tell here, but you see my newest addition to my shelf back there? You know what that is? That's Turbo Man from Jingle All the Way. One of my fucking childhood favorites. Anywho, let's get to the damn reading, shall we? All right. Boom. Ooh, Justice reverse. Some of y'all dealing with a Libra. Man, I can't stand when this shit comes through, bro. Like, it looks like somebody's coming forward, doesn't it? Doesn't it look like somebody's coming forward? Potentially to apologize. But then it's like every time you see some action like this, they got to throw some shit in there like this. So which is it? This is that back and forth shit that I talk about that gives me a goddamn headache. It's like two cars with their rear bumpers tied together driving in opposite directions. It's like driving a car down the road with the e-brake pulled up, you know? And maybe this person is patiently waiting on the right opportunity to come forward. What the hell's the right opportunity? I don't know. But we got this 10 of Pentacles down here. Of course, that's Capricorn's favorite card. We all know that. But I don't know what they're waiting on exactly. It just says they're waiting. That's all it says. They're waiting on an opportunity to apologize. I don't know if they're waiting for you to let your guard down, or maybe they're waiting for you to be at a weak, vulnerable place, or I don't know. They won't tell me. It's not even telling me. All right, well, let's see how they feel about you at the deepest level. Let's see what signs I have here first. I got Libra, Aries, and Sagittarius. But it could be anybody. Those are just energies. Let's see their deepest feelings, energies, and intentions. How's this person feel about Capricorn at the deepest level? Whoops, whoop, whoop, whoop. Is this deck getting a tood? Hang on, let me see. I just pulled this one out of the drawer. It's been asleep for many, many months. King of Wands reversed. King of Cups reverse. So I don't think they want you to know that they have any type of feelings, but they still feel a strong OS connection with you, though. Super strong. That right there, that's about as strong as you can feel a connection. There actually is no connection that's stronger than another one, right? But the way we interpret energy as humans, sometimes a connection can feel stronger. It's not. You know, a connection with your divine life partner isn't actually energetically stronger than that fling that you had that meant nothing. But the way we process energy as humans, through our human ego, it feels stronger. Does that make sense? It's really complicated. But anyway, they feel a very intense connection with you. Very intense. They're too afraid to talk to you. I think this is kind of a cross between the silent treatment. They've been giving you the silent treatment and waiting to see if you're going to make a return. I think they're pretty confident. They're pretty damn confident that they're going to hear from you. Now, you know what I always say when the Three of Wands comes out. Have y'all done this before? Have you done this before? The reason I ask that is because the nature of the Three of Wands. By the way, this is my favorite Three of Wands I have ever seen in any tarot deck, because it's very clearly depicted in this deck. In other decks like the Rider-Waite, you got to look real close. It's kind of hard to see. But in this deck, this dude is waiting for his ships to come in. Okay? Now, he's not wondering if his ships are coming in. You can see it very clearly right here. Very clearly, his ships are coming in. And he's waiting patiently. So, in this person's mind, they know they're going to hear from you. With the Emperor, they're very, very confident. I must say, though, I do think they're getting a little bit impatient. A little bit. But I don't think that's going to cause them to fold under pressure. Their ego's too big for that. They would rather walk away and shoot themselves in the foot, pretending that they don't give a shit, than to open up and be vulnerable. You know? This little kid shit, man. That little childish bullshit, dude. That's the shit we did in high school. That's the shit we did when we was in our early 20s, you know? And I guess some of you may be in your early 20s, in which case that would make sense, because when we're in our early 20s, we're idiots, you know? But I think the majority of you were grown, seasoned veterans in the dating world, right? So that's just childish fuckery. Nonsense and foolishness. All right, well, let's get the advice. What's the advice? Advice for Capricorn. What's the advice? Well, now, this is specifically for those of you who have been around the block a few times with this person. Don't do it this time. Don't do it this time. Don't do it this time. One of the most dangerous things about an on and off connection is that the more times you allow a connection to go on and off, the more comfortable the person becomes treating you however they want. Because you're showing them that they don't really have any consequences for their actions. You're showing them how to manipulate you. And it gets harder and harder and harder to break free each time. But at some point, and I know this isn't all of you, but at some point you got to stop the cycle. Now, for those of you who haven't been on and off with this person, this right here is all of the ingredients needed to create an on and off connection. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't let them silently manipulate you like that. Don't do it. Don't let it happen. You need to let them know you're the one in charge. Because honestly, you are. When people act like that, that means they know you have the power over them. That's why they have to wrestle to gain the upper hand with perceived power. It's perceived power. And if they actually had the power over this situation, why would they need to do that? They wouldn't. They wouldn't need to make such a strong, concerted effort to make it look like they're the one with the upper hand. That means you're actually the one with the upper hand. Don't give them your power. If you want to come talk to me like a grown, mature fucking adult, we can do that. Because unlike you, I'm not going to take advantage of the power that I have over this situation. You know? There's two types of people. People who will abuse and misuse power and take advantage of it, and people who won't. And I think this is the type of person that, when given some kind of power or influence over a person or a situation, they'll use it, abuse it, play with it, and take advantage of it. So you got to be the bigger person. No, you can come to me. But unlike you, I'm not going to take advantage of it. I'm not going to do that. Right? So we're going to play this by my rules or we ain't playing at all. That's what I would do if I was you. All right, let's see how the energy is looking between the singles and the person you're interested in. How's it looking between single cappies? Whoops, fell on the floor. 2 of Wands reversed. It looks like a decision is being made. What decision would that be? Uh-oh, 9 of Pentacles reversed. Uh-oh, hang on. Oh, some of you, now this is a real specific message. So let me just throw this out here real quick because this is super specific. It's probably not going to be all of you. Some of you are finding out that this person was being dishonest about their financial situation. Like maybe trying to make it look like they're more successful than they are. You know, believe it or not, there are a lot, probably more people than you know, who go out of their way to make it look like they're doing better than they are. They'll max out a fucking credit card just to buy real expensive clothes, just to have an effect on your perception of them. Now, I know that's a real specific message. It's yelling at me, though. It's yelling at me. I got a few different messages here. Either way, though, no matter how you slice the bread, I do think that a final decision is being made to put a stop to this. Some of you are finding out about a third party. Third party in the situation. Oh, and the 2 of Swords. I didn't even notice that one. 2 of Swords, 2 of Wands, Judgment. It don't get more final than that. So some of you may be finding out that they were dishonest about something. Some of you, maybe their financial situation, but I'm thinking that a lot of you are finding out about a third party in the mix, or maybe some of you are just strongly suspecting it. I don't know, but getting tired of waiting on this bullshit. Tired of waiting. We shouldn't have to wait. What are we waiting on? Come on, somebody give me an answer. Because I'm always trying to think of an exception. There's exceptions to everything, right? One thing I've been seeing so much over the last half of this year is people dealing with a love interest for a ridiculously long time. Ridiculously long. And if you come to me for the general reading and you choose not to answer how long you've been dealing with them, you ain't gonna trick me. I know what that means when you do that. But I'm not like judging you. I'm bewildered because I never thought that was a thing. But it's a very, apparently from what I've learned over the past few months, it is a very, very common occurrence for people to be dealing with a love interest who knows that they're interested for like 6 months, 9 months, a year. And this is a genuine question. I'm not being a smart ass. I'm not asking a rhetorical question. I'm genuinely curious. What is one legitimate reason why, if I know you want to be with me and I want to be with you, why would I make you wait 6 fucking months stringing you along? That's an honest question. There has to be an exception to that. I can't think of one. If I want to be with you, you ain't gonna wait 6 fucking minutes. Let alone 6 goddamn hours, days, weeks, or fucking months. If I'm making you wait, that means I don't want to be with you. There has to be an exception to that. But I see that so much. It's totally new to me. I'm still wrapping my mind around it. I know I've been talking about it for a few months now, but, in all the years I've been doing this, that never crossed my mind that would be such a common occurrence out there in the dating world. So I'm still wrapping my mind around it. But yeah, 10 of Cups reversed. Looks like making a solid decision to put a stop to this, dude. All right, well, let me see how this person feels about you. How's this person feel about Capricorn? This person is a horrible communicator. Horrible. Closed off. They don't want to let nobody get nowhere near this thing right here. Nobody. This person's a loner. They're a loner. They're not afraid of being alone at all. Honestly, this kind of looks like somebody who might prefer being alone. Could be a Virgo for some of you, but looks like they want to keep their options open and play around. Why? They have trust issues. They still have not released something that happened in the past. Like clockwork, every time. It's always the same thing. Always the same thing. Anytime I read a new connection or a potential new connection, the biggest energetic blockage, 99% of the time, is past energy. So, yeah. They're having a very hard time. They've been having a very hard time moving on from whenever their last relationship ended. A very hard time. And I just don't really think they're trying to commit right now. All right, let's see if any advice wants to come through. What advice wants to come through? Seven of Swords reversed. Maybe the universe is doing you a favor. Just maybe. After a certain period of time, when the universe continually prevents something from happening, at what point do we step back and say, maybe the universe is saying no? Right? There are actually people walking the planet right now who are arrogant enough to believe that the universe is so stupid that it brought them the right person at the wrong time. How fucking stupid do you think the universe is? Brought you the right person at the wrong time. When the timing is off, that's the universe saying no. Just because you want something real bad, just because you want this person real bad, that don't mean they're the right person. It don't mean they're the right person just because you want them real bad. When you keep trying something, doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't have to be in love or relationships. It could be in business. It could be looking for a job, trying to work towards a promotion at work. Doesn't matter, anything. And you hit it from every single angle that you can possibly hit it from. You have exhausted every option at your expense. And the universe is not only putting up roadblocks, but you're backsliding. You're fighting that's the universe saying no. I'm thinking that this is divine intervention. The universe is getting in there and holding the two of you apart. Like, nah, you don't want this as bad as you think you do. I'm telling you. No, you don't. Oh, no, you don't. You don't want this like you think you do. So, those of you who are making a solid decision to put a stop to this and move on, if you're wondering whether or not you're making the right decision, you got the green light. All right, y'all. I feel like those were the messages that my Capricorn family needed to hear. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thanks again for tuning in and playing along. Don't forget, information for personal readings is all down here in the description. All right? I'm out of here now, y'all. I will see you sometime between now and the rest of all